Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel where we talk about skincare, grooming, and sometimes hair, so that sounds like a thing. Make sure you are subscribed. Also, come and follow me on Instagram where I post a lot of stuff you're not going to see here on YouTube. Custom skincare is predicted to be one of the biggest trends of 2021. I'm seeing that being said everywhere, and I pretty much agree. And Functional Beauty, who are the sponsors of today's video, were way ahead of the trend as they launched their custom skincare last year. A while back I had like a part sponsor from Functional Beauty about their new custom skincare, and everyone was so interested, and I was so impressed that for the first time in my YouTube career, I asked the brand to work with me on a full video rather than the other way around, because I wanted to try more combinations. I wanted to try every texture of product that they had to offer. If you aren't already aware of Functional Beauty, they create custom hair care products and skincare products. You take a short quiz that asks all the essential questions about your skin and your preferences and create a skincare routine of essential basics: a cleanser, a serum, and a moisturizer. So let's take a look at the short skincare quiz. And I want to take a deeper dive into this and the preferences because they're very relevant to what people are asking for from skincare nowadays. So you get to select your skin type, how much makeup you wear, which I think is really important, and how often your skin feels sensitive. You then get to pick your skincare goals, so 3 out of 13 goals. So there's so many options for different concoctions here. Then you get to pick your fragranced or fragrance-free, which they automatically select which one they think will best suit your skin, judging by what you've entered before. At the end, you get your skincare routine, but you can edit this as well. So with the cleanser, you can pick between a micellar or a jelly cleanser. I have both. We're going to talk about both. With the moisturizer, you can choose between a gel, a lotion, or a cream. Then frequency, honestly, every 4 months is perfect. All the products are also vegan and cruelty-free, and you get your name on it too. I had a few comments about the price of these products. Now, I think the price is fine. And I'll tell you how I usually work out what I think about the price. Oh, by the way, this is a dog bite from my new puppy. He got a little bit too playful. So the cleanser is £19. It lasts forever. I'm not going to go through these cleansers anytime soon. Not even within the 4 months that I've picked for my re-prescription, right? The serum is £44, and this is where I would naturally spend a little bit more money within my skincare routine, concentrating on the product that packs the most actives. £44 is a little bit more towards the higher end of what I'd pay for a serum. Well, actually, looking at my collection, that's probably a lie. I would pay that kind of money for a serum, yes. Especially as this is your only treatment stage. The moisturizer is £39, which again is towards the higher end of what I would usually pay for a moisturizer, but I would pay it personally knowing how I've been enjoying it. So I get why some people are hesitant. So this all comes to £84. So when I look at my routine, I look at the price per month, right? So I've had to write this down. So £84 is going to last me 4 months. That's £21 a month. Would I spend £21 a month on my skincare? Yes. This is probably going to last you a little bit longer as well. I would say 5 months. So I don't know, under 20 quid a month. I would pay that personally. So why custom skincare though? Why is it becoming such a big thing? I feel like now people are so more in tune with what they want from their products. And sometimes you find products that it's like, oh, this product can brighten your skin, but it's not necessarily going to help with redness. Or this product can do this, but it's not going to help with your acne. You know, there's so many different things that all of us have been there. We picked up a product and be like, oh, I wish it did this instead, or I wish it didn't have that. So being able to custom your skincare to your quite specific needs, I think is the way a lot of skincare brands are going. These are great for people who don't know where to start with a routine or don't really know what certain ingredients do for them, but know the goals that they want to reach. This is relatively fuss-free. It's 3 steps. The quiz, the whole quiz buying process takes about, 2 minutes, if that. And the packaging matches my aesthetic, so that's a real reason I'm reviewing it. No, it's not really, but it does, I like it. So let's take a look at the products that I received from taking my first quiz. So my skin profile here was combination skin. I have an oily T-zone and dry cheeks. No makeup and sometimes sensitive. My skin goals were even skin tone, hydrate and minimize redness, and I went for fragrance free. So the cleanser I was suggested was the micellar cleanser. This is a super gentle cleanser. It feels super soothing on the skin. It's very much what a lot of modern day cleansers are. It foams very lightly, doesn't feel like it's stripping the skin whatsoever. I get a little pump happy with this one, but literally 2 pumps is more than enough to spread this over the skin, lightly foam, and then rinse away. But yeah, so gentle, so a perfect morning and evening cleanser. This has that fragrance-free, almost pharmaceutical smell that I really like. It's like the Dear Claire's, oh god, what's it called? This one. that smell. And it's packed with some pretty nice ingredients too. So we have glycerin, we have panthenol, we have sodium hyaluronate, and even apple fruit extract, all hydrating, moisturizing ingredients, and you can feel that on the skin. As well as azelaic acid, which is great for breakouts, redness, dark spots, and allantoin, which is my go-to to help soothe my skin. I mean, in the best way, in the politest way possible, this really is a no-thrills cleanser, as well with the jelly cleanser that we'll talk about in a bit, but that's all we want from our cleansers nowadays. We're not looking for stuff that foams and makes us feel squeaky clean is the word. We just want something that gently washes away everything on the surface. Serum. Okay, so the custom serum is... Okay, so the serum. At first, I thought I was going to hate this. It's a bit of a wild ride. So, of course, you use the pipette. And within the pipette and in the dropper, it looks kind of thick. I was like, oh, this might be a little bit thick for my T-zone. And then when you apply it to your skin, it kind of turns into like this watery serum. You're like, oh, it's super lightweight and watery now. Oh, it's going to sink in too quick. And then you're done with it. It's like, oh, it's actually really hydrating. It's not too thick. It's not too watery. It feels nice on the skin. It leaves you with a really nice finish. So this is a gel to liquid to powder formulation. And as someone with oily skin, I don't like to mattify my skin. And that's why I was worried about the to powder stage of the serum, because I was like, it's going to matte down my skin and it's going to look terrible. But it doesn't. It looks silky smooth. It has a natural glow. It's not bad at all. So again, in here we have azelaic acid. You're going to hear so much more about azelaic acid in 2021. It's been saving my skin throughout last year and late 2019. But again, for my breakouts, redness, dark spots, this is amazing. Kiwi extract is said to do a similar thing. I couldn't find much literature, but it's super interesting. Again, this is an ingredient I'm seeing popping up in a lot of new skincare launches. We also have allantoin again, panthenol, soothing and moisturizing. Algae extract, again, another moisturizing ingredient, but this all sounds so heavy, but it's not. It's super lightweight, and sodium hyaluronate as well. Let's talk about the lotion moisturizer. I often prefer the gel to lotion textures throughout the day for my skin because my oily T-zone is oily and my drier cheeks can kind of take like a lighter moisturizer throughout the day without getting too dry. And then of course you're layering up with sunscreen and you just don't want to feel bogged down with product when you have some parts oily skin. This again is super lightweight without feeling like it completely penetrates the skin and disappears and leaves you with that hydrated, moisturized, kind of dewy look that I like. All the moisturizers come with a base of Sabaki oil. I don't know if I said that right at all. Sabaki oil, which retains moisture. We also have squalane, vegan squalane in here, which is the only oil I like to use in its pure form on myself because it doesn't have that heavy, oily feel to it. It's almost like a dry oil in the sense that you put it on and it just feels like a nice moisturizer. Squalane balances our sebum production. And then what else do we have? Beetroot extract, which is rich in nutrients and polysaccharides, again, to help retain that moisture. And actually in the lotion, we have yuzu extract, which is an antioxidant. And I think it's supposed to have some like skin smoothing and soothing properties. This is easily one of my favorite products from the whole bunch because it's seen me through both really warm weather and colder weather. I started using this on the cusp, like towards the end of summer. Is that the cusp? Towards the end. And going into colder weather to now when it was like, what, -6 the other day here? And it's not too heavy for the colder months, but protective enough for winter. So this is a really good one. And I like pump bottles. I like moisturizer in pump bottles. I wish they all came in a pump. So let's take a look at the 3 variations of the products that I asked for alongside these other ones. So we have the Jelly Cleanser, again, a super light, non-invasive cleanser. Not stripping. This one doesn't even foam, and this is actually more the type of cleanser I prefer to use. And is actually my preference over the micellar cleanser, only because I'm familiar with the way it feels. And this lasts such a long time, but I think this is where pump packaging comes in so well into skincare because you can control the amount by the pump. I know I need 3 pumps of this cleanser to cover my face, whereas a squeezy tube, I'm like, oh, is this enough? And it's all coming out and I'm wasting it, you know? The extra serum is also quite different. This serum is from a quiz where the skincare goals was tightening the skin, anti-pollution, and smoothing the skin. So in the serum we have nanochloropesis oculata extract, which boosts the appearance of firmer looking skin and has some anti-aging benefits as well when it comes to fine lines and wrinkles. Also, we have yuzu extract in here again, which is actually moisturizing and makes the skin look smoother as well. I really like the serum. It's super lightweight. It smells a little bit funny before you rub it into the skin, but the smell completely goes. This is what people need to realize though. When it's fragrance free, you're going to get whatever the product actually smells like. This doesn't smell bad. It's different. It's like sweet. It's like, and then it disappears the moment it penetrates the skin. The last product is the cream moisturizer, which I love for the evening. Again, we have azelaic acid in here. This is packed with emollients. I'm looking at the ingredients list now. We have glycerin, cetearyl alcohol, we have squalane again, soybean oil, which has barrier repairing properties. This is what I consider a more up-to-date take on like those really rich, creamy night creams. But this has some just more up-to-date kind of active ingredients in, some nice oils as well. If you have dry skin, you're going to love this during the day. It's actually not too heavy, but it's really, really nourishing and moisturizing. I need to get myself the gel moisturizer, and then I think I've tried everything. I think there might be one more serum concoction. It's like those choose your journey games where like you kind of want to find out all the endings, you know? I want to keep taking the quiz until I get all the different variations. But yeah, let me know what you think in the description box down below if you've tried this. You can get your own custom skincare and 20% off with a free spa headband using the link at the top of the description box down below. Thank you again for Functional Beauty for sponsoring today's video, and thank you for saying yes to me. You could have said no, but that is it from me now. I will see you next time.